Hello, and welcome back to some more Forza Motorsport. We're still in the Modern Cup using the Hyundai Veloster, and just kind of okay, back in. Give me my game back. There you go. And just doing that. So we're up to Watkins Glen International. We're doing the short circuit, 2.45 miles. We're going to go ahead and continue that bad boy. We're going to go ahead and performance. We're limited to 600. So we're going to go ahead and do another quick upgrade here, real quick. See how many points it can have. We're up to 570. We should be doing a lot better. All right, so let me go ahead and finish upgrades there. We'll go ahead and continue. I'm just doing some racing. A lot of this stuff with the upgrades, like I'd love to get in and tweak and do that stuff, but I just need to get the car to a higher level so then I can have more upgrades available. And the only way to do that is to go do some racing and get some numbers out. All right, so let me go ahead and start the practice here. Such a pretty car. Such a pretty car. And if you guys are wondering, there's links down in the description for Extra Life. We basically do all of our donations, everything on the channel. It's the only thing I really ask for people to give money to. And then we're looking at trying to figure out what we want to play this year for game day. I don't know what we're going to do yet. We usually do some big, massive community game where we have people come in and we'll play something. Unfortunately, haven't put a lot of thought into that this year. But we'll do that. So if you don't know what Extra Life is, and the reason for it being plastered all over the side of my cars, Extra Life is the gaming branch of Children's Miracle Network. It raises money for basically children's hospitals around the United States and Canada. We specifically raise money for Texas Children's, and I have a lot of reasons to want to support that hospital and support our children's hospitals in general. So when I was young, I actually had a pretty massive accident where I ended up cutting my foot in half, and the hospital ended up spending about 12 hours working on my foot and put it back together. So if it wasn't for Texas Children's Hospital, I wouldn't even be able to walk. And for me, that's a life-changing event. So my life would have been very, very different if I hadn't had them there to help me. So we raised money for that hospital, and really try to bring awareness to any children's hospital. Because they do great work and they help kids just lead normal lives. So all that stuff will be down there. We're going to start looking at trying to do stuff we usually do some big, massive stream. In years past, we've done it on Twitch. This year, we'll be doing it over here on YouTube. We'll see how it works out. I'm not sure. Like I said, the trick is to see what we're going to play. That's going to be the trick. And on Twitch, it was a little bit easier because I could hit a button and move stuff over, and we could change games a little bit more efficiently. Being over here, it's a little bit more difficult. Even though the punishment for, not naming my stream correctly is not as severe on the old YouTube. Like you miscategorize yourself on Twitch, that's a great way to get banned and booted. YouTube is a little bit less of a penalty. Mostly it's just people going, I don't know why this thing's on my stream. But yeah, so we'll look at that. That'll be the beginning of November. Guess I really need to figure out what we're going to do. Now, I will be giving a bunch of games away. I'll be giving stuff like that away. we will do what we can. But yeah, so back to the off track fight. No. Oh, that's only practice. It's fine. I'm not worried about it. I'm just trying to catch this guy. Come back here. The game, dude, I don't know. Don't get me wrong. Like it's basically a game that was built for the Xbox, so it's not super optimized for the computer. Oh, not super optimized for the computer, but it's doing well. I'm not upset with it. Like the game, it looks pretty. Like, you know, almost forget. Like games are getting so realistic now. Like you gotta remember, I grew up in a time when, like, you know, go look at the old pole position. Go look at, you know, the game's River Run and you know, what was that one? Dungeon. It was like Dragon. It was like old pixel, like, you know, that all the stuff that people do now for trying to get you know, the nostalgia, you know, the pixel art and all that stuff. I grew up when that's all we had. Like every game was that way. You know, cars were sprites, man. Like it literally, like either you went straight forward or at a 45-degree angle turning. There was no in between. There was no analog. There was no gas. It was just on and off and turn. That's all you had. So it's just, in a lot of things, the you know, the graphics are just amazing now. Like the stuff with like RTX and like just how things look and the amount of pixels that are on the screen and so much stuff. Driver level 1, driver level 12. I seem to be a little bit overqualified for these guys. Weird. Come on, Veloster in, let's go. Come on. Even the rain and oh Jesus. But I felt like the peanut butter in a sandwich. Felt like the meat peg you had a smash burger. Come back here. Oh, they all got brake lights on. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. I don't think I got a penalty through that. Oh no. Probably got a penalty for that one. No penalties. Haha, come back here. On the brakes hard. Back here, you stupid little Audi. I should have went all-wheel drive with the Audis. That would have been a better plan. Speaking of which, if you guys, so we've done front-wheel drive, we've done rear-wheel drive. I did buy a, get out of the way. I did buy a Skyline because I had to buy a Skyline. You can't put a Skyline in a game and not expect me to buy it. Like, I don't know. I'm like every other kid from the 90s that, you know, that's just a cool car. But yeah, so I don't know. So I probably, maybe the next one we will look at trying to do all-wheel drive type vehicle. Oh, that is all went badly. I'm getting a penalty for that one. Oh, wow. That straight cut that corner. We're in third place. Well, at least in third place, I think we get the bonus. But the game is weird, like, because you don't use your money to upgrade your car. Like, you use CP, so you use car points to upgrade your car. So if you have, you know, if I have millions of dollars and I can make millions of dollars, it doesn't do me any good because all I can do is just buy the cars, and the cars aren't really that expensive in here, so it's not that big of a deal. At least the cars I've seen so far. So I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do with all my extra money. Because you have to level the car, so you have to drive the car for a while to do it, which kind of sucks. And it's kind of good. Like, I'm mixed about it. Like, it's nice that I have to drive the car in order to get the car itself upgraded. But at the same time, it's kind of a pain in the butt because if I just want to just go buy a car and just go, like, once, oh, I'm going to get freaking points from that one. What? How did I not get penalties from that? I straight freaking rear-ended that guy and rammed him off the track. Like, I straight GTA outlined him. Like, that was horrible bad sportsmanship. All right, let's see if we can catch the guy in first. I don't even know what he's driving. I think I was only supposed to... No, actually, I think it said I was supposed to get... Can't remember if it told me I was supposed to get third or first. This guy in first is freaking cooking, though. Come back here. Just pinned. Just throttle is just buried into the injectors right now. I can make up some. Oh, I can make up some speed in that chicane there. Oh, we got him. Slam the door on him. And you gotta be careful slamming the door on the AI though, because the if you slam the door on them and they were planning on going there, they will just ram you off the road, and you're just gonna be like, oh look, now my rear end passed my front end. This hasn't gone well. All right, time to slow down. Keep it on the track. We're not trying to catch anybody anymore. We've already passed 11 of them, so we're obviously doing okay. So, time to just keep all the tires going the right direction and keep the car on the track. If we can do all of those things, we will be doing well. Go ahead and clip those out real quick. Oh, that is a harder turn than I was expecting. All right, here we go. Pin the throttle. 9.6. Look at that. Segment score. We're doing great. Oh, gotta slow down. Throw out the old anchor there. feather the throttle a little bit so we don't lock those tires up. 8.8. What? Oh. Watkins Glen's short. All right, so that's cool. Go ahead and go to the next one here. We finished P1. Hell yeah, we did. Oh, we're first place overall, too. We're doing great. Such a pretty car. Lucas Jr., Clown Zeus, and the PlumYeti. Look at that. Driver level 8. We got some monies. We got a new transmission. We got a new differential. We got a new driveline. Doesn't really have a driveline. It just has short shafts in the front for the front wheel drive. Doesn't have a drive shaft. We got some old spark tubes. We got some tire compounds. All right. Let's see. Go ahead and continue to the Miami. Quick upgrade. Calculating upgrades. I kind of wish it would tell me in here what we're doing. So it looks like everything's going up. Oh, we're starting to get close to that 600. Starting getting close to that old 600. All right, let's go ahead and continue. So, but as you can see, even in just this circuit, like I'm able to build the car up quite quickly. So like the ultimate number doesn't really slow you down too much. I think you'd be better off like keeping one car and just kind of doing that one until you get it maxed out, because it seems like when you get the cars maxed out, you get a discount for buying other vehicles. That being said, though, I'm not sure even with the amount of money that we kind of get, at least for the VIP portion of it, it's not that that important, because in like buying 300 cars or buying every single car that's in the game, trying to max them all out would be damn near impossible. You would definitely get your money out of the game, but trying to get all the stuff kind of built and ran, it's a bit difficult. So I don't know, like, but even, doing 10 or 15 cars, and that's possible over time. Like once you kind of get your guy and you play for a while, and, you're going to level some cars up, and that's, and over time, the longer you put in here, but it's more of a, let's try to keep people in the game. Now, I do believe the reason Forza Motorsport 8, or this Forza Motorsport, it's called just Forza Motorsport, is I think they're trying to make it more of a, at least kind of my belief, and what I believe from reading the internet, and we all know when you read stuff on the internet, it's 100% accurate, and there's never anything falsely put out on the internet. But it seems like they're trying to go more of a games as a service with this game, and trying to maybe just keep this one around for a while, and basically release a lot more cars into it, release tracks, do more of a slowly feed thing, and keep people engaged and coming back. So not necessarily a bad thing. as long as they don't, start doing battle passes for this, and like some of the stuff, and like with you see it in Forza Horizon 5 too, where you have to come back every week and you have to do 5 or 6 things, and trying to get enough points to be able to get the cars, and like unfortunately I don't know, I like Forza Horizon it's a great game for what it is, but it's just not as much as I wanted, if that makes sense. I want to test drive Unlimited too. That's what I want. I want a game that I basically can go in and I can basically role play and work my way through and buy and build things and upgrade cars and paths and get licenses, and I want it all. Like I just it is what it is. So Forza Horizon is great, but they're trying to, in my opinion, they're trying to do too much almost. As soon as the battle royale mode was added, I was just like, God dang it. I just like, I get it, and I know they want to force people in there, but like it's that mode is so janky and it's so difficult, and it's such a I just it's not my cup of tea. Like, I know people love it and they think it's the best thing ever. Like, I want a racing game. I want to, I want to be able to race, and I want to go just have fun with my friends, and I want to just have a good time. And I just don't see how that is, a battle royale mode where I'm trying to murderize people that are just trying to play the game. And then in order for me to get special stuff, I have to play that mode. I don't know. It's frustrating to me. But hopefully, Test Drive Solar Crown will be coming out soon. And if you're looking for that, they just released the latest news thing. I think they have another beta coming out at the end of October. And that beta, I'm just all over the track. I'm just wrecking fools now. This guy in this Audi is like, no penalty. How did I get no penalty for that? I rammed that guy. All right. So we're going to go ahead and finish this out. But there's a new beta. I think they're doing server stability testing. So you can go over to their website, sign up for their newsletter. I believe that's how they're signing people up. So I would go check that out if you're interested at all. And as soon as I get that game and I am able to make videos on it, I will. I promise you that. All right, first to third. We're going to Ricky Bobby this. If you're not first, you're last. I don't want to look at your face. I wish you could kind of mix and match the parts. That'd be cool. Just pegged. Just bouncing off the rev limiter. Just putting it on the chip. Oh, come back here. But yeah, so I don't know, but as for a racing game, yeah, the game is cool. It is definitely a good game. Oh, come back here. Trying not to. Oh, 0.8 seconds. It's garbage. I was doing so good in practice. What? Can't rear end me. I like how he rear-ended me and I get a rewind thing so I can go get him to rear-end me again. All right, let me go find that gray fool up there. Come here. Sixth place. Getting a little crazy. Be all right. But yeah, so I don't know. We've talked about it. Oh, okay. I thought there was something blinking over there, like I broke something. Just lights coming through the windshield. So yeah, we'll go ahead. We'll hopefully we'll finish this thing up. We're at 26 minutes. We got two more laps. Oh, it is funny because it's front wheel drive car, so the car reacts a lot more like a front wheel drive car does. So the problem is if you're trying to turn and trying to brake using the same friction from the same set of tires, it doesn't work well. So you really need to stop when you're going in a straight line and then turn. And then once you stop turning, then you start accelerating. It doesn't work good when you're trying to use the same friction to go both forwards and sideways. Usually at that point, the tires or the road decide which direction you're actually going to go. And it's usually not the direction you want to go. So you're having to come off the accelerator quite a bit, and it's funny. Like you'll go into a corner, you'll slam on the brakes, and then at the last second, you basically just completely release the brakes, so that the car freaking settles back down, and it basically levels back out, and it will actually grab and turn for you, like that. Oh, I'm gonna get all kinds of penalties from that garbage. What? Not cutting donuts in the grass. Good thing that wasn't the Freedom Factory. Cletus would have had my head. I don't know if I'm gonna. If I can keep it on the track, I could probably catch these guys, but the having a problem with keeping it on the track. Like the game's like, oh, you've been doing too good. Flatten a couple of your tires. All right, we are in fourth place. We got a couple of laps left. Maybe these guys up in the front will lose a. Oh, geez. So I'm driving down the freeway the other. What? Why did I get that? Like I've gone through there much worse than that, and I've been fine. So I was driving. Where were we driving? I was driving down to go see my uncle the other day, and I'm driving down the road, and I look over on the side of the road, and there's somebody's. Oh, that was bad. Somebody's front axle just laying on the side of the freeway. I'm like, were you just driving down the road and it fell out? Did you not notice? Like, most cars won't go any further when those fall out. Maybe it fell off the back of a truck. Like maybe somebody, maybe it fell out and then they coasted down the road a little bit. But usually when those fall out, well, first of all, they're bolted in pretty good, and usually when they fall out, tires fall off. So I was just I was surprised. I figured somebody maybe it fell off the back of a truck or something, but Jesus, back on the track. That third place guy just does not want to share. Oh, I got more penalties. Like, it's weird. Like, sometimes the penalty thing is like you overcook a corner and you completely screw it up, and it's just like, oh, that's fine, don't worry about it. And then other times it's like, oh, you were actually trying your best to do that. Oh, and you just basically just dropped a quarter of a tire off. All right, well, here's a freaking 10-second penalty. Good luck. It's doing so much better in the rain. Trying to get this blue car just does not want me to pass him. And then the problem is like I'm gonna lose position because I've got a second and a half of penalties. So meaning I've got to get a full second and a half ahead of those cars, or I'm going to lose places. So right now it says I'm in third place, but this pack is way too tight. I don't know. They're starting to drop back now. I may not lose if they stay that far back. I'll be all right. Hello, wall. Finished third. Homestead Road. I actually stayed in third, so yeah, you'll see that. Oh, well, they were 4 seconds behind me, and that was with that. Okay, so yeah, they were basically 4 seconds behind me. So, and I had a second and a half penalty. How the hell did they have no penalties? What? That doesn't even seem right. That seems like somebody's cheating. That's what that seems like. Damn cheating AIs. Cheating AIs, man. I'm telling you. All right. So we're driver level of 8. Car level is. So, oh, we're at the Nuremberg. Nice. All right. So we're going to go ahead and go into performance again. We'll do a quick upgrade again. So this should put us. Yep, right at 600. Right, maxed out at 600. And you can kind of see air filters. It basically, you can go through and look and see everything that it's done. Performance and handling, brakes, we've got none of those, no springs. Tires were kind of widening the front. Not upgrading the tire compound yet. Wheels. It doesn't change the wheels. Better clutch, better transmission, no differential, better driveline. So you can go through and look and see all the stuff that it did. Pretty good stuff. And if you want to, you could change it. I like better tires and better grip, but it may be one of those things where trying to get better grip may have severely raised my numbers. And and Forza Horizon 4 is anything to go by, those auto mixture things usually, they're not the best. You can usually get a lot further along. Like I probably would do a lot better. Uh, the car is doing fairly good on speed. Dumping a bunch of points into um, suspension and tires. Since these like the straightaways are, the straightaways are, you need some speed for that and some top speed for it. But you can make up so much speed in a corner if I can actually take the corner a lot faster. If I can carry a lot more speed through it, you can make up so much more time, especially on a course like this. And this isn't the full course. I think this is the short course. But there are so many turns and so many accelerations, and so top speed is great. But if my top speed is 200 and I can only get to 110 on a course, that is a lot of wasted potential. I would be much better trying to get to 100 faster and not being capped out at 100 miles an hour than having that much torque. Now, if I can get to 100 the same speed or the same amount of time as it takes me to get to 110, yeah, sure, the 110 is a better thing to do. But if I can knock a couple of seconds off getting to 100, and then only be at 100 and bounce off the rev limiter 2 or 3 times, before I go into a corner and have to slam on the brakes again, it's better to get that acceleration. Being able to come out of a corner faster is usually a better plan. Oh, what a miss, dude! I miss these tracks. Like, I haven't played a track racer in a while, and yeah, we played Need for Speed, Unbound. We played Forza Horizon 5. We played I played Wreckfest, and but an actual, like, no crap, let's go on the racetrack, race course, real world tracks. And granted, I've never been on a racetrack. Most I've done is autocross at like airports. And autocross is fun. If you have a car that can kind of do that, like, autocross is a good thing to go out and do. Just at least once. You can go do it in a basically a secure environment where it's a closed course, and it's just basically you on the track, and you can get out there and have a little bit of fun, push your car a little bit. I had pictures at one point. I think I lost them, but I had because I had a Ford Focus SVT, and like, I love that car until I wrecked it. And like, I had a picture of it with one of the back tires off the ground just from cornering and braking so hard. Like, that car was great. Like, I messed that one up. SCCA freaking they loved me coming out there, but they were not happy when I started beating WRXs in the snow. What are you doing, dude? Did you not realize the course turned left there? But going out and doing that stuff, it's fun. But unfortunately, you need kind of actually, I guess you don't need a really good car to do it. Like, you can anything. Like, I wouldn't take my Jeep out there to do it, because that probably end up in me being upside down. But as long as you have a car, like, there's all kinds of people that were out there doing that stuff, and it's just fun. It's all time attack stuff and things like that. So, but you can get out there, do a little bit of spirited driving, have a little bit of fun, and it's in a a secure environment, where you're not going to hurt anybody else. Like, now that being said, like, there's people out there that wreck their cars, um, get going into a corner too fast, overcook it. There was a guy that had a BMW that he had put a bunch of work in, full titanium exhaust, like freaking, and he ended up coming around a corner, overcooked it, spun out, and basically backed into an embankment and just turned the titanium exhaust into a slinky. There's another guy that he was leaving. This is up in Washington State, and there was a bunch of pine needles that had fallen, and it rained. It always rains in Washington State, but it had rained, and it was, so the pine needles were wet, and he come out, and basically that's going to be bad. He ended up wrecking his car because he went to stop on the pine needle, or went to stop, and the pine needles were they were slick. He just slid and hit a tree. Now, that being said, if you take your car out to one of those things, know that you're on a race course, and know that even if you just went there to watch other people do it, if your insurance finds out that you were on the course at all and something happens to your car, they are not going to pay for your car. I can promise you that. And most likely, if your car's still under warranty and you go out there and you're revving and running around and doing stuff, and the manufacturer finds out that you were out there doing that, they're probably going to void your warranty. So just be aware. I can't say 100% that every insurance would cancel you, or every insurance would be voided, or warranty would be voided. But usually in those situations, they're going to do whatever they can to stop you from being able to do those things, because they're jerks. That's really what it goes down to. But if you have an older car and wow, basically I have to. It wants me to start way up there. We're going to start down here. I think to get those bonus points, you just need to be to place on the podium. I think as long as you place on the podium, you get higher points. I don't know. Eventually, I may just start starting all the way in the back, because it's fun to pass people. Like, it's great to win the race, but really with these games, usually the fun part is passing and fighting your way to the front, not freaking sitting in the front. Like, yeah, you can win, you can get more money that way, but as we've talked about in the past, I don't know if money's the biggest thing you need in this game. Like, yeah, it's good to have it, and yeah, you can use it to kind of to buy cars and get different cars for different things and stuff like that. But the car points is how you're upgrading your car. Okay, look, guys, I'm over here already. Okay, you guys need to learn how to. Oh God, okay, y'all really need to learn how to share. Like, what are y'all doing here? Oh, and yeah, so yeah, you still went off the track. Bunch of jerks. Well, what are you doing? These AIs are crazy. But yeah, so where was I? I lost my train of thought. All the AIs running me off the road. But yeah, so going on and doing this stuff, like, you can do it. Like, there's ways to get into racing and stuff. If you really want to go out and do racing and things, like, you can go buy a little beater car. I'm going straight through that. How bad? Oh god, that total time penalty is about 2 seconds. I don't like time penalties of 2 seconds. Oh, that was a hard wreck. Oh, avoidable contact. Yeah, yeah, I'll say that was avoidable contact. See what that did? No, an illegal pass. Oh, it's a mess. Oh, yeah, past like 3 freaking guys. Let me back up a little bit further. All right, let's clean this up a little bit. Oh god, I'm laughing. Let's see what the. Oh, no penalty for that collision. No shit, it was an illegal pass. I forget there was a chicane and I drove straight through it and passed like 3 cars. Oh, dang it. That thing did not turn at all. Yeah, it's not. I'm trying to brake too hard. There he goes. Yeah. Oh, I'm laughing too hard. Come on. The other thing I do like about this game too is it seems like, at least for liveries, I don't think I have to buy the car. I actually have to be able to put the livery on it. And I know in Forza Horizon 5, I had to have the car in order to build the livery. This one seems like I can load a car and build the livery for it, which is kind of nice. I still would kind of like to be able to just kind of have all my pieces kind of put in, and then it just kind of allow me to adjust the ones I need to adjust. But I haven't figured out how to do that yet. Just a little bit off track, it's fine. Oh, just a warning, yes! Well, the track, it was green, that means you can drive on it, right? That's why they paint all the grass green. Oh, we are in 5th place. The hell? Not good. That corner, just every time. That hairpin just messes me up. I get too excited about chasing the guy in front of me and not actually doing my job. Come on, out of the way. What? Oh my lord, I was only a little off the track. Alright, maybe I had both tires off the track. But he shoved me off of the track. Well, and we've talked about it before, but yeah, like putting myself in that position, that was my fault. I should have done that, but dang it. Now I'm all, what? Okay, stop with the off-track violations. Fine. It's not like I was completely off the track and cut the corner. Just trying to figure out. Oh, that's gonna be my fault. What? How is that not a penalty? I just freaking rear-ended that guy and just almost shoved him up 2 places. So it is kind of still a little like wonky with how it chooses violations, and oh, that's going to be mad at me again. Yeah, 0.9. That's great. We're just going to go. So we'll lose a second to that because of the but we're at least in third. As long as we can stay in third, we'll get the bonus points for wow, we made it through the hairpin. Come on. Oh, dang it. I don't know if my tires are getting wonky or tires seem to be fine. Like it seems to, like, this car, I don't know. Its handling seems to definitely be getting worse. Either that or I'm getting worse. It's possible I'm more worried about talking than I am about driving, which is never a good plan. You should be more worried about trying to stay alive. I'm gonna die. Oh, but yeah. So we'll play a little bit of this. I go through phases, and I like car racing games, and I'm just a lover of games of pretty much everything. Like, I love indie games, I love bullet heaven games, I love you know uh, RPG games. I waited way too late to stop. How bad is that one? Oh, only 0.3 for that one. That's a Red Bull car. Come here, I'll give you wings. Come here. Oh, somebody put the cone back up. Come on. I got 1.2 seconds. I got to get away from the Red Bull car. Oh, that is closer than 1.2 seconds, sir. Gonna need you to slow down a little bit, my friend. The Red Bull car is not cooperating. Look, sir. Look. Hey. Hey. Back off. Now's my favorite place to skip corners. Back on the track. Come on. Come on. Leave me alone. Back off. Come on. Pin it. Pin it. Pin it. See if we got enough distance between us to keep our Yay, we finished second. Complete 1 series in career mode. Well done, P2. We just had a couple penalties. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, we took first place overall. Look at that. We're doing good. Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris was in the race. That doesn't seem. It seems like Chuck Norris would have done better than that. I should be careful. Chuck Norris is going to show up in roundhouse, kick me in the face. Third. Second. Yay, second place. Race rewards. All right. Enthusiast Tour. Oh, we've unlocked the Enthusiast Tour. That's good. So let's go ahead and exit this here real quick. We'll talk about the other things we can do. And we'll see. So, we unlocked the Enthusiast Tour. So we can basically do Built for Speed, Silverstone International, Super Sedans, our Premium Performance, Modern Rewards. So what? Unlike finished Premium Performance. Okay, so we have to basically, so we have to do these basically one in a row, and then we can open that. The Enthusiast Tour. I wonder if that's maybe the car that you'd get down there. You know what? If that's the case, I may have to start doing these. We may have to do we have to unlock the Power Tour. So we have to do the Enthusiast Tour here to unlock the Power Tour. Okay, I like it. I like it so far. So all that stuff makes sense. And it's good to go. So with that, hopefully you guys are enjoying the game as much as I am. As always, if you are enjoying the content, go ahead, throw a like down below. If you have a question, a comment, a concern, you have a request for a vehicle that you want to see me run, or a series you want to see me run, throw that down there also. And make sure you're subscribed to get more content in the future. You guys be safe. We'll talk to y'all soon.